Hi loyal followers, welcome back to the Rave Pandas channel. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I know it's been a while since I've recorded some videos. Got a little sidetracked, just a little bit. Life gets kind of busy sometimes. Yeah, drama, bullshit. Anyways, I actually have a bit of a different take for this video. Bear with me, okay? I actually kind of have a bit of a social commentary to make. It's kind of been on my mind for a while, and I kind of need to get it out before I go crazy. But, okay. Here's the thing. Does anybody else notice that as technology gets more advanced, and, we have smartphones, and we have iPads, and iPhones, and, GPS that tells you where to go, in whatever voice you want to hear. As technology advances, and, people are doing the exact opposite. Intelligence is going this way. Does anybody else notice this, or is this just me? Like, the more apps you have on your iPhone, the dumber you seem to be. Like, why do you need to check your Facebook, your Twitter, your Gmail, your fucking everything else when you're sitting down to dinner? Is it really that important? Are you really that important? Or do you just want people to think you are? I think we all know the truth. It's okay. You could admit it to yourself. You're not really that important. Sorry. I mean, yes, I'm guilty. I have my iPod playing in the background, as usual. I'm guilty. I have an iPod Touch, but you know what? That's the second gen. That thing's like 4 years old. Alright? Yes, I have a smartphone. I have not activated the data package on that thing. So, I don't get internet. I don't get email. I don't check my Facebook on my phone. It's not that important. If I'm out with friends, I'd rather be with friends than checking to see what so-and-so back up in Kennesaw is doing. Fuck that. I don't give a shit. And, I mean, on top of that, people are so attached to their technology that if you were to take away someone's iPhone or Android or whatever for a day, most of them would probably lose their minds. Like, that's not even an exaggeration. They would go insane. They really would. And it's funny because I've come to realize that I really don't need my phone all that much. Except for, God forbid, if there's a family emergency, my phone is dead. But other than that, nobody really contacts me that much. Except for, my few friends that I have. Yeah. I'll admit it. I don't have that many friends. Not many that demand my attention on a regular basis, anyhow. But aside from being surgically attached to your smartphone, people also seem to have lost this little thing called common sense, which apparently isn't as common as I would like to believe. I was under the impression that it was a little bit more common. I guess they should call it something else, because most people don't seem to have it these days. You're too busy texting to pay attention to where you're driving, or my favorite is, you're too busy texting to watch where you're walking. I don't even know where to begin with that one. Can you not put the phone down for 2 seconds to realize that you're about to walk into a moving vehicle? Yeah, had that happen the other night. I was backing out of a parking spot, and this little frat boy douchebag walks up behind my car as I'm backing out, and then proceeds to give me a dirty look. And I don't want to hear any bullshit about I should have been watching for pedestrians. It was clear when I started backing out. There was nobody around. And my back window was fogged up, because where I live, it's fucking humid. Like, you walk outside and you feel like you're swimming. It's that humid. So, I had checked out, lean my head out the window, make sure, and it was clear when I started backing out, and then this little douchebag is too busy texting you, hey, what's up, broski, what's up? And I almost fucking hit him. And of course, it would have been my fault. Of course. I swear. Sorry, that just... Put the phone down for, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Detach yourself from it. You will feel a lot better. Promise. Or better yet, just turn it off for a day. Just turn it off for a day. It won't kill you. I promise you it won't. On a completely different note, I have another thing that is a huge pet peeve for me, while we're on the whole social commentary thing. And this kind of goes along with, social commentaries and... Why do people have kids when they are clearly incapable of taking care of them? Why are you flooding the world with your genes? Your pathetic genes that nobody really wants to see running around. Why? Why are you doing that? What did the rest of the world do to deserve this punishment? If you cannot properly take care of your kids, then maybe you need to, have your tubes tied, or if you're a dude, get the vasectomy thing. Just stop. Stop. They are not welfare checks. You should not be getting free money for them. And, the more kids you have, the more money you get. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Fucking hate that. Sorry. But if you can't take care of your kids, then maybe you need some re-education on how babies are made. Because, obviously there's something wrong between point A and point B. Because I'm sick and tired of, whenever I go into work, having to deal with grabby little kids who don't even know the word please, or much less thank you. I mean, Jesus. How hard is it to say please and thank you? It's really not. But parents are so preoccupied with doing their own shit that they don't even stop to take a minute and teach their kids manners. I mean, if I had acted the way that some of these kids act nowadays, when I was a kid, my mom would have beat the crap out of me. No. Absolutely not. Like, that shit would not fly in my household. And that's another thing. All this crap about parents saying that they can't even spank their kids anymore because it'll cause permanent and irreparable damage to the kids, mentally, that's bullshit too. That's bullshit. Because I'll tell you what, I was spanked as a kid, I was disciplined, and you know what? I have some manners. I know how to act in public. I know what's appropriate and what isn't. And going around like a chicken with your head cut off is not appropriate. And speaking to an adult when you're 5 years old, speaking to an adult like they're some kind of servant for you is also not appropriate. When I was a kid, it was, yes ma'am, no ma'am, thank you, please. Kids these days, whatever. Hey, when's that food gonna be done? Excuse you? Where? What? What? What did you just say to me, you little brat? Man, fuck that. Yeah. Like, and I can't stand little kids that just scream at the top of their lungs when they don't get their way. Like, it just... I have very little patience for kids, and I have even less patience for the parents who have them and don't discipline them. One good pop on the butt is not going to hurt your kid. In fact, it'll teach them that, maybe what I'm doing right now isn't such a good idea. That's what it taught me. I don't know. Anyways, those are two things that have just been rattling around in my head for a while, and I needed to kind of get that out, and I figured, maybe some of my viewers would agree with my feelings and my thought processes. If not, feel free to let me know. I can handle criticism. It's okay. It's not gonna break my little heart. I'll manage. But I feel that a lot of you faithful viewers out there will probably agree with me on some of these things. Anyways, thank you for listening to my rant, and please enjoy my other videos, because I still have plenty of videos left to do today. It's going to be a bit of a stretch. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like. Thanks.